It's muddy here. It's just an update on Buster and the trail rig trailer. The trailer I got all nice and wide now. Real nice and wide. Supported down here. It goes from where it mounts to the front and then up to there, and then one from there all the way up to the frame. It's meant no flexing. Nice and wide, no chance of tipping over. I got the tongue all done. It's all mounted, welded, plate on, filling the hole. I put these pieces of angle iron on the side so whichever kid sits in the front, the feet don't slide off. I gotta do something with the tire. I think I can put a fender flare on there or something just so they can't accidentally get their hands stuck down inside of here. Something. Just because I don't like the idea. Other than that, I got the armrests and seat belts and possible roll cage. We'll see how it goes. I might just stick with the armrests and seat belts. I really don't see this thing tipping being this wide. I mean, it's on a 4x8 sheet of plywood and it overhangs the plywood a little bit. So I mean, it's about 4 feet wide. I really have a hard time tipping that. But anyway, the rack's on, the lights, and the lights are all on. Let's see. Tail lights. Let's see, tail lights. And for some reason, I need a bulb for that side. That side's got running lights. That side don't. I don't know why. But anyway, that's all done. I made this little compartment here for a strap and a chain, and oil or something, whatever else can fit in there. I'm thinking just my strap and chain though. I had to change the motor. The 14.5 Sabre that I did have on this is a 15.5 overhead valve Briggs. It's pressure lubed. It's got the Mikuni style carburetor still. Well, anyway, the person I got the motor off of, the person he got it from, must have put the wrong plug in because they had a flathead plug in it. And from running it and using it, it fucked the threads up, so you can't thread in a overhead valve plug anymore. So I had to switch the motor, but at least switch it for a bigger motor, not a smaller one. I ended up moving my remote box from my winch up here instead of down there. A little bit more out of the water, I guess. Steering, I got more steering now. I don't know if you remember the last time I was talking, I didn't have shit for steering. Well, what I did was I extended this arm about an inch, maybe an inch and a half, I can't exactly remember. I think it was closer to an inch and a half. I extended this bar. I had to redo my rod, cut it, pull it out a little bit, pull out the tie rod ends, wind them out a little. But now, instead of 0 turning to the left, see if I can do this one-handed. Now I got almost, I think that's pretty damn close to full stock steering to the left and to the right. It's definitely a bitch when you're not on the tractor and doing it with one hand. But there's the right. And still, see if I can do this. Still, that's full steer to the right, full steer to the left. The steering wheel barely moves. We'll see how it does. If I don't like it, I got all the gearing from this saber that I can rig into this one if I don't like it, but we'll see what happens. Not real sure. Oh, obviously the rack's back on, as you saw. You can tell the rack is back on and mounted. I got my trailer hitch mounted on, and then the bar that goes to the rack to support it, all welded back on. That's all welded on. These are the wires for the lights. Run. Can you see them right there? Then it goes down and in. I need to tidy that up still, but that's minor. I think that's real close to it. I haven't really done a whole hell of a lot. The weather's been sucky. It's starting to get better. Today, nice, barely any snow in the yard. Sun shining. I mean, look at this thing. It's gonna be bright. Sun shining. Tomorrow we're looking at a foot of snow down here in southern Maine. Kind of ridiculous if you ask me. Well, anyway, till the next video. Like, comment, subscribe. Tell your friends. Bearded Mutter out.